They thought they could steal 40 acres of my family land while I was overseas. What they didn't know was that I spent 20 years in the military and I wasn't coming home quietly. Before I start, tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? I'd been overseas for 6 months on a government contract. My family land 40 acres of rolling, green hills, and a 100-year-old farmhouse was in my name, passed down for generations. Before leaving, I told my cousin to keep an eye on everything. We never had a problem, until a new HOA president took over, Karen Whitfield. While I was gone, Karen decided my absence meant the land was abandoned. She told the neighbors I'd moved on. Then she pushed a shady emergency vote through her HOA board. They forged signatures, created fake documents, and sold my land to a developer for pennies. And when my cousin tried to check on the property, they threatened to charge him with trespassing. When I landed back home and heard what happened, I didn't yell. I didn't march to her door. I made a few calls. 20 years in military logistics and operations gives you connections, serious ones. Within days, federal investigators flooded the HOA office. Fraud, forged transfers, misuse of funds. Everything Karen had buried came exploding into daylight. The developer tried to act innocent, but the paper trail led straight to her. Then came court day. I walked in with the one thing they couldn't fight, my original notarized, county-sealed deed, registered long before her HOA even existed. The judge voided the sale in minutes, but I wasn't done. Turns out the HOA had been skipping federal property taxes on their clubhouse for years. I passed that info to the right people. A week later, military trucks and federal agents surrounded the clubhouse. Sized by federal authorities was taped across the gate. Karen went from throwing smug HOA barbecues to standing on the sidewalk, clutching a cardboard box, screaming that it was all unfair. My land is mine again. Their empire, gone. And every time I walk those fields, I smile because sometimes revenge doesn't need fists. Just a judge, a deed, and a convoy of federal trucks.